Okay, nakikita ba ang aking program, ay ang aking will somebody na lang?
Yes, sir.
And, okay, fine, sumagot na. Okay, numerical integration. Let me just refresh what we have discussed earlier. It's a trapezoidal rule last week, I mean. So this time we will discuss the Simpson's rule. Then next meeting will be the midpoint rule. Okay? So in numerical integration, we have 3 solutions. Ano, marami pa actually. Wala na lang tayong time. Okay? So as I have told you, the numerical integration, you can solve for the area under the curve, pero the accuracy will be depending on the number of subintervals. Habang dumadami ang interval, dumadami ang trapezoid rule, okay, o trapezoid, or kung anong trapezoid, and then you'll get the trapezoid area using the trapezoid area or Simpson rule, or you can also use the midpoint rule. Okay? So habang dumadami ang sub-interval, mas nagiging accurate ang ating pagsosolve ng area. Okay? Yan. Padami ng padami, ayun, nagiging mas accurate, nagiging mas precise ang area under the curve. Okay? Look at this. This is already 18. This is 19. So almost accurate na. Okay? This is the sub-interval na 20. Ito na ang itsura niya. Ayun ang itsura niya. So we will be solving for this one. Okay? So this time we will be using Simpson's rule. Okay? So the Simpson's rule, we have to get this area, and then summing up. This will be now the solution, the formula for the equation in solving for the area using Simpson's rule. Okay. Now take note that in Simpson's rule, you have to have an n or interval which is even interval. No? Okay. So this is just part of your readings. Okay, this will be in a nutshell, meaning to say this is the summary or dissected lecture. Okay, this will be now the formula. Take note of this. This is 1, 4, 2, 4. Supposedly this is 2. 4, 2, 4, 2, 4. And the last term will also be equal to 4. Yung first and the last, ang numerical value ay 1. Tapos susundan ng 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2. Ang last ay 4 pa rin. Okay? The delta x will be the same formula as the trapezoidal rule, and the n this time is an even n. Even n. Then you have the formula here. The formula here. Okay? So example, we will be evaluating this equation with n is equal to 6. Take note that is even. A is equal to 0 and B is equal to 2. Again, remind me in our GC if I am disconnected in the lecture. If I am disconnected in the Google Meet. Okay? So this will be now the formula, okay, that we will be using, and delta x is equal to b minus a over n, where n supposedly is even, and that is even 6. So let us now solve for the delta x. B is equal to 2, a is equal to 0, n is equal to 6. So therefore, that is 1/3 is equal to 0.333333333. Mahaba yan, ano? Okay? So we will be using this later on. Punta na tayo sa spreadsheet. Ito yung first column, second column, third column, fourth column, fifth column. N is 6. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you have the delta x is equal to, you input the b here, input the a there, the n there, then you solve for the delta x. You have the b minus A divided by 6, B minus A divided by 6, 1/3, ayun, 0.333. This time, this is delta over 3. Yung sa trapezoid, kung natatandaan nyo, that is delta x over 2. Yung sa trapezoid, kung natatandaan nyo, that is delta x over 2. This time, sa Simpson rule, that is delta x over 3. So you have to divide this by 3. So that's why that is 0.111111 because you divide this by 3. Okay? So next. So this is now, if that is 0, x of 0 is equal to A, which is equal to 0, plus I, which is equal to 0 plus delta x 0.333. That is why that is 0. If I is equal to 1, x1 is equal to A, 0 plus I1 times 0.333. So that is 0.333. And so on and so forth. Pinasok ang formula dun, idadrag na lang hanggang dun. Okay? Kung napapansin nyo, that is from 0 to 2. From 0 to 2. From 0 to 2. From 0 to 2. Okay? Yung iba ang basa dyan, from 2 to 0. From 2 to 0. Okay? Bahala na kung ano ang gusto nyong pagkakabasa from 2 to 0. Hirap naman sabihin ditong from 2 to 0. From 0 to 2. Okay. Kunin natin yung formula na yun, yung function na yun, 1 over square root of x plus 1. 1 over square root of x plus 1. Ayun. Okay? So, you substitute the x there. 1 over 1 is equal now to 1. You substitute the x there. 0.333 plus 1, that is the square root of 1.333. 1 over square root of 1.333, that it will be now equal to 0.866. Then the same way, this is 0.667. You substitute it there, plug in there. You plug in there the 0.667, then execute this one, that will be now 0.775. You substitute the 1 there, this will become square root of 2, 1 over square root of 2, that will be now 0.707. Then the rest now, you can just drag the formula until you reach the n is equal to 6.577. Okay? Then, punta tayo dito ulit. Kanina sabi ko, this is 1, this is 1. This is 4, 2, 4, 2. The second to the last will be 4. This is now 1, the last term, this is 1. Then 4, 2, 4, 2, the second to the last is also equal to 4. What do I mean by that? Okay, ito, yun. Ito, because this is 1, you just multiply this by 1, that will be now equal to 1. Because this is 4, you multiply this by 4, that will be equal to 3.464. Because this is 2, you multiply this by 2, that will be now 1.49. Because this is 4, you multiply this by 4, that will be now 2.822. And this is 2, and so on and so forth. Second to the last will be now equal to 4 times this, 2.449, and so on and so forth. No? So therefore, this will be now equal to 1. You multiply this by 1, ayun lang yun. Ano? Then next, we need to sum this up. Itong nasa loob ng bracket. You sum this up from here towards here. From here towards here. Sum this up, and this will be now the answer. You sum this up, this will be now the answer. Sum 13.178. And if we need to multiply the sum of these to the delta x over 3. Delta x over 3. The sum of this, we need to multiply that by delta x over 3. That is why yun yun. Delta x over 3 multiplied by the sum. So delta x over 3 multiplied by this, and that will be now 1 1.464. That will be the answer. No? That will be the answer. Okay? That will be the answer. Tingnan nga natin, evaluate na natin using integration. Integration. Or, okay, we will integrate this. We will integrate this. This one is the same as this one. Ito ay pareho lang nito. Ito ay pareho lang nito. Then we will now integrate. U is equal to this one. The du is equal to dx. Then integrate, that will be the equation u negative 1/2. So that will be now u negative 1/2 and so on and so forth. So you have now here 2 u 1/2, okay, 2 u 1/2, excuse me, and then evaluate, and then further, evaluate further, this will yield into 2 u 1/2, which is the same as 2 square root of x plus 1. 2 square root of x plus 1. Okay? 2 square root of x plus 1. So evaluate now further. Evaluate. Okay? Let us now place this 2 and 1. So una 2, then minus 0. Ay, ganun. Okay? Supposedly this is 0. Sorry. Okay, supposedly this is 0. 2 square root of 2 plus 1 minus 2 square root of 0 plus 1. Okay, this is supposedly 0. This is supposedly 0. Let me just check. Let me just check. Okay, 2 times square root of 3 minus 2 equals, oo ha, 1.404. Okay, sorry, this is supposedly 0. This is supposedly 0. Ayun yun eh. 2, then 0. Okay? So, 2 times square root of 3 minus 2 square root of 1 is 1, and that will be now 1.464. Ayun yun. So, ano ang nakuha natin kanina? That is the same as 1.464 kanina. So, therefore, using integration and then using numerical integration, numerical analysis, using Simpson's 1/3 rule, we will end up with the same value. We will end up with the same value. Okay? Ang problema, pag hindi kayo marunong mag-integration, hindi nyo masasolve to. Pero pag alam nyo yung numerical analysis, masasolve nyo ito. Hindi ba? Graph natin. Yan yung graph. Ninyo, yan yung trapezoid. Ayan yung 0.333, ayun yun, ayun, 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 and ayun. Ayan yung equation, ayan yung delta x, ito yung equation. Ayan yung values. Tingnan natin dito, 0.3333, ayun. Okay. This is 0.3333, ayun. That is 1.464. 3.464. 0.667, 1.549. 1.0, 2.828. 1.33, 1.309. 1.667, 2.449. And then you have now 2.0, that will be now 5.577. Ito yung kinompute nating area. Okay? Ito yung kinompute natin, which has a value equal to that one. Which has a value equal to that one. Okay? Punta tayo doon sa aking Excel. Papakita ko sa inyo nasaan ang Excel. Okay? Open. Bakit ba hindi ko kasi nabuksan pa kanina? Numerical numerical integration. Okay? Simpson's rule. Okay. Okay. So, ayun, ang formula, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this will be now equal to, okay, this is the B, this is the A, which is defined, N is equal to 6. This delta X is equal to this formula. That is why you will end up with 0.333, then delta X over 3, because we need that later, point delta X over 3 there. Okay? Print screen ko muna, tapos padala ko sa inyo. Okay? Okay. So, ang formula nito ay iyon, galing doon. Tapos idadrag lang natin yung pag ganon hanggang doon. Ang formula nito ay galing doon. 1 over square root of x plus 1. Ayun yun, formula. Pag nakuha na yan, okay, may napasok ng formula, idadrag lang yan hanggang doon. Hanggang dito. Ito ngayon, kasi sabi nga natin, this is 1, 4, 2, ay nako, 4, 2, 4, 2, second to the last is 4, then 1. Okay, meaning to say this is equal to this one. This is supposedly multiply this by 4. This is equal to 4, 2 times this one. This is 4 times of this one, and so on. This one is 4 times of this one. This one is equal to this one. Okay? Ganun lang kasimple. Tapos, you sum all of these, and that will be now the answer. Sum is equal to from this point towards here. That will be now the sum. Then finally, you get the delta x over 3 times sum. So you get this, multiply by this, that will be the answer here. That is why the formula there is equal to I8 times D9. Okay, that is now the answer. Okay, now, okay, so let me graph. Okay, let us graph. You take this, you get this, you get this. Okay, you get this and this one. Insert recommended chart. Okay, you get this one, I guess. Okay, ano bang diferensya? Okay, mas maganda to. Okay, yan ang ating chart. Okay, pwede ninyong ilagay, insert, add data labels. Ayun ang mga labels. Ayan, supposedly, ayan yung ating graph. Pero, ang Excel, pwede namang mag-add trend line. Okay, that is polynomial in the second degree. Ayan talaga yung ating trend line. Na kung tutuusin, yan yung equation na ito. Yan. Ito. 1 over square root of x plus 1 dx. Ayan yon. Ayan. Kaya lang, this is an approximation. Sabi nga, using the Simpson's 1/3 rule. Okay? Etong area na ito, etong area na ito, at ang area na ito, at ang area na iyon, ay pumasok dito, pumasok dyan, pumasok dyan, pumasok dyan. Kaya yung total area nitong under the curve, in-estimate natin using Simpson's 1/3 rule na ito ang figure. Na ito ang figure. Ulitin ko ha. Ito yung ginamit natin na area or na area under this curve, ito, using Simpson's 1/3 rule. Pero ito actually ang trend line. Yung trend line na yan, yan yun. Okay? Yung trend line na yan. Eh bakit, sir? Sinolve natin na sobra-sobra. Itong sumobra na ito, sumobra na yan, doon yung papasok. Doon yung papasok. That is why the area under this curve is almost equal to this area under this. Okay? Dahil maliit lang ang error niya. Okay? Pero, kung dadami pa yung n at lagpas pa sa 6, magiging 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 dahil lang n sa Simpson supposedly ay even. Pag dumami pa yan, naging 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 100, 120, mas magiging accurate ang ating pagsosolve ng value ng area under the curve. Okay? Picturean ko muna at i-share ko sa ating GC. Okay? Paste. Sabi ko sa inyo, hindi ako nag-share ng Excel spreadsheet dahil hindi nyo nagagawin yung inyo. Okay? Next. Any question? Huwag mahihiyang magtanong. Okay? Punta na ako, balik na ako dun sa ating screen. Okay. Any question, Philip? Idio? Philip Alfred, question. Ryan Tebes, question.
Wala po, sir.
Marvin Malikdem, any question?
None, sir.
Rene Tulio, question.
Wala po, sir.
LJ Kenete, question.
Wala po, sir. Wala.
Okay. Mark Joshua, Eduardo, question.
Wala po, sir.
Sheila May Gonzalez, any question?
None, sir.
Okay, very good. So, ano pa ba yung gusto kong sabihin kanina na nawala sa sarili ko? Nawala na. Kaya ako nagsusulat ng mga reminders eh. Let me just check my reminders. Topic. Okay. Activity. Okay. So, if you don't have any question, we will end for now. And I'll see you again next week. And what else? May gusto kong sabihin sa inyo. Nakalimutan ko na. Anyway, popost ko na lang sa GC if I have some reminders. And okay. So, siguro that's all for now. And I'll see you next week. Thank you very much.
Sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Yes,
Yes,
yes.
Sir, nag-attendance na po kayo?
Ha?
Attendance po?
Nagre-register naman ang attendance dito. Why?
Sir,
Thank you,
bali
sir.
ano po, ipapa-excuse po ko po si Sir Lisa Maragon po. Ano po
sige.
siya?
Sige lang. I-post na lang sa GC.
Sige po, sir.
Nakikita naman doon sa GC, ha?
Apo.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you po.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye. See you. Ingat.